boys, welcome back to yet again another new video. You've already seen the title, progress has been made. We're now up to roughly a second, well, half a second to a second straddle planche. To me, that's progress because, you know, about 10 to 12 weeks ago, I was at a really faulty tuck planche, could barely hold it, could barely get my knees off the ground. Now we're able to hold the straddle planche between half a second and 1 second plus. We're able to do tuck planche push-ups too. So I've sort of refined my program a wee bit. And originally I was doing a program called step loading, you know, 3x3, 3x4, 3x5, 4x3, 4x4, etc. up until 5x5, and you maintain the same weight. But it's very slow, and it's very hard in recovery, because after I was doing like a 3x10, you know, at 70% plus, then 3 sets of 10 single arm dumbbell bench or dumbbell press, Zanetti style. But I've changed it up, and I'm on a new program. Obviously we're still training planche. It's actually a bench program, and I will link it down in the description below if you want to just read about it. But essentially it's 4 times a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. But I've sort of adapted it to make the Friday just like a pure planche session, you know. So Monday 4x3 85%, Tuesday 3x2 90%, Wednesday 1x1 100%, followed by 5 singles at 95%. Plus then after my weight work, that's all obviously Zanetti bench, the main move that's responsible for the planche. After that, I'm going to be doing 10 singles of straddle planche attempts. And the reason why I've chosen that, there's a YouTube channel called Captain Calisthenics, and I remember seeing him way back in 2020. I think I checked him out today, but he's actually deleted his channel. Well, his channel's still there, but he used to have all these tons of videos, and he was saying that one of the methods used to achieve a planche is just by repetitive exposure. I don't know the biochemistry and I don't know the sports science of it, but the more you train a muscle to very high intensity, neurological pathways are gonna like form. Obviously I don't do any science, but the best way I can describe it is like if you have a hose and you constantly pour water or spray water down a grassy hill, eventually a little indent is going to be formed, because the water is going to be constantly running over the path or running over the grass, and it's actually going to form like a stream. That's essentially what this is. So every single time I do a straddle planche, say 10 sets of 1, obviously not anymore because I need to recover, but 10 sets of 1, it's going to sort of prime my muscles, and it's going to train them to sort of feel what it's going to be like in a straddle planche position. And over time, plus I get stronger, that the hold times will start to lengthen to 1 to 2 to 3 seconds plus. Then in order to actually fuel that, get the power for that, that's where the Zanetti bench comes in. The Zanetti bench is literally just like the engine for that, and this is the fuel essentially. Yeah, that's just what we're going to be doing. My straddle planche does feel a lot stronger. I'm still too weak to lean into it and get my legs up, but the only way I can actually enter the straddle planche is via a tuck planche. That seems to work, but I can obviously hold it for like half a second to a second. Yeah, so that was just a really quick update, guys. Honestly, I'm really pleased with my straddle planche progress, and I know next summer my body will be parallel to that ground. Easter, hopefully we'll get a good solid straddle planche. The next episode in the planche series will probably be around Easter. I don't know, bro. Like as soon as I can hold a 3-second straddle planche, I'll get that video up. I just want to make this video just to know how progress is going. Progress is going brilliantly. Yeah, boys, I will see you again in the next video. Peace, like.